Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Aptos Zone. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. And all the links are going to be down below in the description, like their Twitter and their main website, which we're going to take a look at as well, which is their white paper for now. And as you can see, they do have 7.7 thousand followers. So this is a growing project, obviously. And they label themselves as the next generation of Web3 multi-chain Launchpad. So basically, this is a Web3 Launchpad that will be supporting projects, top-tier projects to drive the Web3 economy. They do have their link here to actually to the website that's going to have all the links. And scrolling down through their Twitter, you can see that they are quite frequent with their updates and with their posts, keeping the community engaged. Some memes coming in, some competitions as well. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest news, then obviously this is the place to be, because they're going to update you and send out everything regarding the project to the Twitter page first. Now, for the website with the links, as you can see, they do have their Twitter, Discord, and white paper. And you can earn the Aptos Zone tokens as well. So we can click that link and see where that takes us. So you've been sent to this link here where you can complete different tasks to get rewards, obviously. So like I said, lots of fun activities for the members of the community. Now jumping into their white paper. So you can see that there are multiple sections here, and you can read about everything the project stands for and everything behind the project, the team. You're going to be able to see it here. So starting with the main, or the first page, I should say, for Aptos Zone's white paper. The Aptos Zone is a decentralized launchpad that is built to drive the Web3 economy and launch game-changing projects on the most scalable, safest network that is ready for the next generation of users. Now, jumping down to the About Aptos Zone. So we've read about that already. So the upcoming layer 1's ready for the next billion users. They have over 300 plus developers on board and backed by world-class VCs. Aptos Zone has been in development for months. The team's experience range from working with top-tier startups to numerous well-known incubators. A tough due diligence process will be vetted before any projects launch on Aptos Zone. Our Launchpad will feature the most creative, game-changing startups. Our team will critically advise each project on the overview of their product and their project, with a background history of working with multiple projects that have been successful with their launch. We know exactly what to do. Now, in terms of experience, so a history of working with a number of projects that have done multiple tens of X's, implementing successful marketing strategies and connecting with agencies to bring exposure to startups, advising projects, which has led to numerous successful launches. We are very well experienced on all sides, which is why we believe that we will be one of the most successful launchpads. So this briefly goes over why they think that they will be successful, and that's a very valid reason, in my opinion. If they have multiple, projects that have launched and made a lot of money, then that's certainly has a place to be. And IDO is also known as an initial DEX offering. Based on tiers, participants will be able to contribute, which they will have an allocated amount depending on their tier. There will also be a lottery system for the lower tiers and more requirements. The higher tiers will be able to benefit from the pool more, which will be divided between people. So I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with the system of the tiered IDOs. And moving down to the tier system here. So how will the tier system work? Aptos Zone will have a tier system in place. There will be a set amount of tokens which you will need to have. Each tier will have a different amount. The more tokens you have, the better the tier that you're going to have. For example, if you wanted the diamond tier, you will need minimum of 20,000 tokens. And this is just an example. This is not their actual tier or the actual amount of tokens. And if you hold 20 tokens or 20,000 tokens rather, you will need to stake your tokens. There will be a different option for staking that will come later. They will have 30, 60, and 180 days. For example, the longer you lock your tokens, the more staking rewards you will get. And the benefits for staking and for these tiers is that the higher tier you have, the more allocation you get for the new project that's going to be launching. So the diamond pool will have the top allocation, the gold one will have a bit less, and then the silver one less, and the bronze one even less. So these are used as an example, obviously. So for the lower tier participants, because obviously not everyone's going to be able to have 20,000 tokens, there will be more requirements such as tasks, which could go along with the lines of liking, retweeting, commenting something in order to be whitelisted. The lowest tier will be entered into a lottery system. Now moving to the staking portion. So staking will be required by everyone. You can choose how long you want to stake your tokens, which mean you will be giving a percentage monthly on your tokens, so there will be benefits with staking. There will be a penalty fee for anyone unstaking early. This business model is created in a unique way to reduce sell pressure. So they're going to have their breakdowns coming out soon. Moving over to the roadmap. So for Q4 of 2022, which we're in right now, they have the finalization and the final touches basically for the Aptos Zone demo, the integration wallets, introduction of community reward programs, Aptos Zone team reveal. Now, speaking of the team, so they do have a very, very good and sound team. So Sammy on their team is the advisor and strategic coordinator. He is the founder and CEO of Celestial Ventures. Graduated with a bachelor's degree in business, over 5 years of experience in crypto, worked on tier 1 deal acquisitions, raised over $5 million for startups, worked with multiple projects, which did 100x from pre-sale. So as you can see, very, very experienced guy. Then you have the next guy, who is Naveed. He is the CEO of the Persian Army and had been a consultant for Communitas.net and marketing leader for Zincopad.com. Has over 5 years of experience in crypto with connections to the biggest influencers. Existing partners include DAO Maker and Communitas Project, as well as exchanges such as OKX, Bybit, and KuCoin. Now, Ken, who is their advisor and growth specialist, has 6 years of experience in crypto, successfully ran his own businesses, and previously worked with the famous boxer Manny Pacquiao. He is the founder of the Crypto Newsline, CEO founder of Celestial Ventures, founder of Altbase, scaled a network to 100,000 followers, implemented successful marketing strategies, which has helped scale his companies. And finally, we have Thomas, the management coordinator and community leader, successfully helped raise millions of dollars for Launchpads, expert in implementing marketing strategies, worked with a number of Launchpads before. So as you can see, their team is very, very well designed, and here actually you can read about the team down below, and you can read about all of that. And if we go back to the roadmap, you can see that they do have plans going all the way to Q2 of 2023. 2023 Q3 hasn't been announced yet, so that is yet to come. Moving down to the tokenomics, so 7% campaign pool consists of 2 million tokens, and the total supply is 100 million tokens. 10 million tokens, which is 10%, are going to be saved for the seed phase, with 3 months unlock cliff, 12 months vesting, 8% per month unlock. And then 10 million tokens, which is 10% of the total supply as well, is going to be saved for the private round. The KOL round is going to get 10% as well, and 1 million tokens will be reserved for the public round, and the initial market cap is going to be at $600,000. And you can see how this project is a pretty good investment in my own opinion. Obviously, you have to do your own research before investing, so always do your due diligence. And the private round here will allow people to invest at a discounted price compared to the public. In order to participate, you will need to level up on Crew 3. We will whitelist people based on XP. This will be done by completing a set amount of tasks using Crew 3, which we looked at previously in this video, where you have different tasks that you can complete. And this will enable you to be whitelisted for the private round. Okay, so if you have any more questions, you can read through all of this. And you have the contributional tutorial as well, and you have the IDO tutorial as well. So this is a very, very interesting project. I love Launchpads, and this seems a very ambitious project in my opinion. So if you have any other questions, please let us know down below in the comments. Feel free to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.